What if Vegeta became a Super Saiyan in the Saiyan saga? The Saiyan Prince gets a makeover and becomes the first Super Saiyan in the series. Now what is gonna happen in this episode? In the last part, we expanded the lore of Vegeta getting the form and also explored a bit of his emotional side. We got to Namek and covered the fight and fall of Freeza. In this episode, we continue into the Android saga and the events regarding Goku finally achieving his Super Saiyan form. Let's begin. Vegeta now became a proud member of the Z Fighters and even managed to find his love. Bulma was even knocked up after the arrival back to Earth and are now soon to be parents. Trunks is born and now Vegeta and Bulma are proud parents. Having that out of the way, Vegeta is asked by Goku to teach him how he got his Super Saiyan. Vegeta is prideful, not wanting to teach him in the fear that Goku might become stronger than him, as that is the only thing that's keeping Vegeta as a Z fighter. After a lot of bitching from Goku, Vegeta reluctantly teaches Goku everything he needs to know how to access Super Saiyan form. At some point, Goku and Vegeta went off planet to train on some other planet to try and get Goku to become a Super Saiyan. Vegeta told Goku that he needs rage in order to transform, but no matter how hard Goku tries, he couldn't. What sparked Goku's Super Saiyan transformation is the fact that Vegeta unknowingly gave Goku a very important piece of information, that being that it doesn't come as a response to a need. And with that new info, Goku tries and accesses his very own Super Saiyan for the first time. Vegeta was amazed that someone else can also become a Super Saiyan, even though he was so sure of him being the only one capable of that feat. Regardless, since Goku didn't get the Super Zenkai like Vegeta, Vegeta still towers Goku. They come back home and they are welcomed by a very high power level, as well as some Z fighters in the area as well. They go to check it out. Vegeta has a fear that the strong person may just be Frieza's father, King Cold, and wonders how did he find Earth. Goku is wondering what Frieza's father is like, so they decide to go into battle. On the battle site, they find someone else, someone whose ki seems really familiar. Goku and Vegeta witness that person absolutely destroying King Cold, which amazes them, but also confirms Vegeta's suspicions of Frieza's father coming to Earth. Once the kid is done with King Cold, he goes over to Goku, asking him to talk in private. Goku is confused but still goes with the kid, while Vegeta waits on the side. The kid asks Goku if Vegeta's son Trunks has been born yet. Goku says yes, asking back how does he know, and the kid reveals that he's actually Trunks, and that he came from the future and comes with a good reason, signaling his father to come by too. Vegeta is also told the story, and now the whole Super Saiyan thing he did makes a whole lot more sense. Trunks goes on to explaining what happened in his future and the carnage that happened due to the androids attacking. Trunks then gets on to explain how Goku is going to get a heart virus and gives Goku the medicine for it. That way, the best lines of defense, that being Goku and Vegeta, have a good chance against the androids. With that out of the way, Trunks leaves, and now Goku and Vegeta are in a pickle to decide what to do, how to train, and who shall fight alongside them. All that planning goes relatively the same as in canon, with 3 years passing and Goku waiting for the heart virus to come by, which obviously doesn't happen up until the heat of battle. In that meantime, Goku has caught up to Vegeta as well when it comes to power, so now him and Vegeta are tied. Every single event goes on literally the same. However, Vegeta isn't missing from the crew like in canon. He's actually there for the arrival of the androids. So when Yamcha gets Yamcha'd, Vegeta is amongst the Z fighters and is waiting there to just start fighting. The fight is taken to the outskirts and both Goku and Vegeta fight. Goku uses a Super Saiyan and so does Vegeta, as they just play with androids 19 and 20. Vegeta takes over though anyways when Goku starts losing power, so to compensate for Goku's heart virus, Vegeta powers up for fighting both androids at the same time. Goku is taken by now healed Yamcha to safety, while Vegeta fights and explains on how they got so much more powerful. So Vegeta kills off Android 19 but 20 dips out of there like usual. So the gang goes to searching like in canon. Kid Trunks though actually meets future Trunks since he can actually remember the future self due to being older than canon. Once future Trunks meets his younger self, he goes to check up on the gang. Either way, everything goes pretty much the same up until the Z fighters get to Dr. Gero's secret lab. Over there, since Trunks is slightly more powerful and older, he manages to do more damage, but the androids are intact still, and the only difference is that the capsule that Android 16 resided in got destroyed and 16 was released. For the majority of the plot, there isn't really anything major happening, since Vegeta didn't gain anything special from being the first Super Saiyan. Everything goes the same from here. When it comes to the time chamber, the same crews train in there. So Vegeta and future Trunks get in there and start training like they usually would, even getting more power than canon. But the mastery of the form stays relatively the same. Goku and Gohan do the same type of training, but since Goku has achieved Super Saiyan later on, it takes them an actual full year instead of just 7 months in the hyperbolic time chamber. But when the other father-son pair gets out, they are in the same mastered Super Saiyan form. Vegeta gets humbled by Goku with the whole thing, and Vegeta goes back, even forcing Trunks to go with him again. Trunks and Vegeta take their time to try and train in the form to withstand its power for as long as they want. Their training, however, isn't effective as they wanted it to, but they did get plenty of stamina to hold the form for much longer, as well as the ascended variants of Super Saiyan. The gang relaxes like in canon, awaiting the day of the Cell games and chilling out. Once the Cell games come along, everything is pretty much the same. Goku gets in there to fight, gives up, lets Gohan fight, Gohan gets beat up, Gohan transforms and beats Cell up, only for Goku to have his little goodbye party going on in the form of sacrificing himself to defeat Cell. For some clarification as to why Goku defeats Cell even without instant transmission, well, Goku tells everyone to dip out of there, and then Goku goes on to Cell, and then explodes Cell with everyone watching from a distance. The Earth doesn't really get destroyed, but it gets really damaged. So not only that is different, what's also different is the fact that Cell takes a lot longer to come back and find his way in the mortal realm, since Goku never learned instant transmission. Cell finds his way back, pierces future Trunks with a beam, and Vegeta goes mad as in canon. However, the outcome of his rage is also different. Due to him perfecting his Super Saiyan for longer and also the rage of the moment, Vegeta takes a lot longer to process what's happened, and he too goes Super Saiyan 2 along with Gohan, attacking now fully powered up Cell. Gohan is watching Vegeta completely messing Cell up, but doesn't stand there as he joins Vegeta. Since Vegeta is full of rage and sees all red, he doesn't mind Gohan being there to help him. The combined efforts of Vegeta and Gohan pulverize Cell into nothingness with a combination of their Final Flash and Kamehameha. Cell is now defeated and all goes according to plan, but with a few twists. Goku still decides to stay in the other world, but telepathically thanks Vegeta as well for helping out and reaching the next level just like Gohan. Vegeta respects Goku's thought and lets him be. Vegeta doesn't have the speech where he says he will never fight again, so that's also a change. Vegeta is now properly kind-hearted, not mentally bullied with the whole rivalry thing as much as it is in canon, but rather kinda like a brotherly bond, so to say. Gohan will sure miss his father, and not to even mention Goten, who will be left fatherless for 7 years. Regardless, Gohan and Vegeta are the saviors at the end of the day and are known amongst the Z fighters as the strongest. During the 7-year time skip, there are a few things that change. Due to Vegeta's influence during Cell games, and also for his own father's legacy, Gohan decides to keep training as much as he can so that one day he can take the spot of his father as the Earth's protector. Vegeta occasionally gets a visit from Gohan and they use Bulma's gravity room to train together, and they're even accompanied by Goten and Trunks sometimes. After a good 7 years, the whole tournament thing is set. Videl and Gohan managed to hook up, however Gohan never became the great Saiyan man. He just masked himself with his purple gi he kept in his backpack and blonde hair of his Super Saiyan form. However, Videl got sus either way and caught Gohan lacking, flying back home. So from there, Gohan still teaches Videl how to fly and control her ki. The process is a bit longer though, as they hang out pretty much every day due to Videl having interest in Gohan and his past. Goku hollers from the other world, saying he's coming back for a day for the tournament. Chi-Chi is ecstatic, Gohan is ecstatic, and Vegeta can't wait to go against his old friend once again, since he's trained up his Super Saiyan 2 and also trying to reach better heights. From this point on, everything goes as he usually would. Goku arrives, meets Goten, they get on with the tournament, Trunks wins the children division even easier than canon, Yama and Popovich pull the same stunt on Gohan, while Supreme Kai hold him in place, although with more difficulty since Gohan didn't dial down on training as much as he did in canon. The whole thing goes the same, but what makes the difference is the fact that Vegeta gets possessed by Babidi. It takes a lot longer for Babidi to get into Vegeta's head and control him. Since Vegeta was still impure, he didn't let Babidi control him like canon, but rather Vegeta slipped mentally and got to the point where it was already too late, instead of letting Babidi control him. Vegeta was way more deeper down the hole due to that and was controlled a lot more by Babidi. Goku then had to step in along with Gohan to stop Vegeta, so that battle happens. Vegeta was a lot more messed up, so he put all his rage out and gave it his all to go beyond his current abilities. That means Vegeta gets into Super Saiyan 3. Goku can't believe Vegeta got the power too, so Goku is forced to enter Super Saiyan 3 as well, while Gohan is giving his all in the Super Saiyan 2. The battle is mostly one-sided since Vegeta can handle Gohan, but Goku is a whole different matter. Goku and Vegeta duke it out, letting Babidi collect enough energy to release Majin Buu. So now, Supreme Kai is done for. Majin Buu is released and nearly kills both Kais, while Goku and Vegeta look on the menacing power of Buu. Stay tuned for the next part of the series and check out my T23 brothers down in the description. If you want to rep some merch, there is a tab on my channel where you can check it out. New things arrive every month so you can look good out there. Thank you for watching, and with that, peace out.